Good day, everybody, and welcome to our Dark Life live session. My name is Mornay, and I'm JobDoc's Communications Coordinator. As you may know, JobDoc is a recruitment agency that helps incredible people build an amazing career working from home for a United States-based business. And this month, we are celebrating that JobDoc turned 5 years. Now, guys, this is a huge milestone in our company's history. So we would just like to take the time to thank you for your support, and we truly can't wait to see what the future holds. So thank you so much. Gracias, dankie, kia leboga. Thank you in every language there is. We really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Now, guys, if you join us for today's live session, it is possible that you are interested in working with JobDoc and being part of this incredible journey, right? That is why for today's live session, we will be answering all the questions you might have about our career opportunities. Isn't it right, Alina?
Absolutely. Hi, guys. My name is Alina, and I am JobDoc's brand ambassador. Welcome to the Doc Life, and thank you so much for tuning in. And well, happy 5th anniversary to JobDoc. We are super thrilled to celebrate 5 years of growth and achievements. We are super excited about today's live session because, as Mornay mentioned, we will be answering your questions about JobDoc. We have collected the most repeated questions of the month from different communication channels such as Facebook and Instagram DMs, and also our website's live chat, as well as we will be rereading these questions and give out the answers for today's live session. And also, there's more. You can start asking your questions right now in the comment section below, and we'll be happy to answer to those questions as well.
Yes, exactly. Remember that the Dark Life live session intends to help and inform you. We are more than willing to assist you, so you can start asking your questions right away, and we'll be sure to answer them. From the skills and experience required for each position to showing you how to apply, we'll be more than happy to reply to anything you ask. Please remember that if you seek an opportunity where you can grow professionally, you found the right place.
Yes, that's right. Please, guys, do not hesitate to ask for any tips or recommendations for the application process as well. We guarantee you that once we reach the end of this live session, you will know everything you need to know about our career opportunities. Also, please also remember that we'll be posting this live session recording on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube after we finish streaming so that you can watch it again from scratch whenever you want. And well, we're a moment away from kicking off today's questions, but before we get there, we would like to mention a few disclaimers.
We are a recruitment agency.
We never ask our candidates for money at any step of the application process. If someone asks you for money, please ignore the request and report the account. Do not give out your money because that is 100% a scam. Take care of your money and your information, please.
Please remember that applying does not guarantee you'll get hired. Just like in any normal job, you need to prove how you would be a great asset for the company and follow every instruction in the application process correctly in order to be able to complete it successfully and become part of the team.
Thank you so much for taking notes over our super important disclaimers. Now, to keep it up with the celebration, we want to show you this extra special video we prepared to honor these 5 years of empowering careers and fostering connections with JobDoc. Let's see how it went.
We are celebrating 5 incredible years. Let's go down memory lane and talk about a few of the achievements we have accomplished up till now. We have hired over 1,500 staffers. We are about to reach 120,000 followers across all platforms. We have been present on multiple job fairs, and it has been amazing meeting some of you in person. We made our own JobDoc fair, which was a success. Just now we hosted our first ever webinar. We have been certified as a great place to work for a 2nd year in a row, and it will always be thanks to you. We are preparing even more marvelous things for all of you. Stay tuned for what is coming. We're looking forward to meeting you.
Thank you guys for paying attention. And well, let's continue celebrating by answering all the questions that you might have regarding JobDoc, the application process, and anything you'd like to know. And well, you can start asking your questions in the comment section, like we mentioned before. And in the meantime, while we wait for those questions to start coming, we'll start answering the most repeated questions from the month. So starting with the first one, this is a question that we received through our Instagram DMs. And this one said, hello guys, what are the tasks of the executive assistant role? Well, the duties and responsibilities for the executive assistant role will include, but are not limited, super important, to scheduling meetings and managing calendars to ensure success for the client's day-to-day schedule and operations. Also drafting emails, letters, reports, and minutes to prioritize a smooth workflow, as well as facilitating communication by acting as the point of contact between internal and external parties, as well as preparing and organizing travel arrangements such as flights, accommodation, and any other related tasks such as transportation. Also answering phone calls, emails, and messages to filter the importance of messages received, and also other tasks as determined by the client once you start working with them. Thank you for that question.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so we have our first question coming from the live session. So it states, I'm from El Salvador. Can I apply? Yes, absolutely. The good news is you can. We are currently hiring from Argentina, Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, and Mexico. So please head on over to our website at jobdoc.com. And if you are interested in any of our career growth opportunities, please apply now. And we wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you very much, guys. And yes, keep them coming. And well, we have another question here. This one also came from the Instagram DMs of the month. This one says, what requirements do you ask for the intake receptionist position? Okay, so to be considered for the intake receptionist position opportunity, you should have at least 1 year of experience in a related field, or to have a related degree in advanced or native English skills, both written and spoken. This requirement is crucial for any of our positions. And well, you should also have strong organizational skills, customer-focused communication skills, attention to detail, as well as excellent verbal and written communication skills. And well, other skills required are phone etiquette and strong time management skills. And well, for any of our positions, you do need to have your own reliable and updated PC, a headset, and a good internet speed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys. Okay, we received a question from Mariana on our newsletter. And Mariana is asking, do I need to have a US bank account for you to pay me my salary? Okay, so thank you so much for your question, Mariana. We hope you are tuned in. No, absolutely not. That's not necessary. So salaries are paid in US dollars via an online payroll platform that will allow you to transfer your money to your bank account, Payoneer wallet, or to a crypto wallet as well. So if your application is successful, you will be guided on how to set up your account on our payroll platform. So yeah, no worries at all. It's not necessary, and that's all you need. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so this question came from the comment section. Thank you, guys. Keep them coming. If you have more questions, let us know. This one says, I would like to know what type of contract do you offer? Thanks. Sure thing. Well, we offer permanent contracts, and they are renewed once a year. So yeah, that's how it will continue their progress. So yeah, it's permanent contracts that will be renewed automatically once a year. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so this question also comes from our Job Flash newsletter subscribers. And the question states, what will my work schedule be if I get hired? Okay, so thank you so much for your question. Well, our schedules vary from case to case since they depend entirely on the needs of our clients. So however, due to our company's international status, your schedule will never, ever, ever exceed 40 hours a week. And also something super important to mention is that everyone gets an hour for lunch and 2 15-minute breaks. And I think that's quite awesome. So yes, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so this question came from Facebook Messenger. This one says, what can I expect from the receptionist position? Well, virtual receptionists are the first point of contact for clients, vendors, suppliers, and also couriers. The virtual receptionists are responsible for greeting and welcoming and directing clients via phone or email. And in addition to answering phones and taking messages, they sort and distribute these emails and calls. The monthly compensation goes from $800 to 1,025 US. This depends upon your experience. That's why I'm giving a range here. And well, if you are interested, you may apply today by visiting our website, jobdoc.com. Go to the career opportunity section and select the virtual receptionist position. And well, if you have any further questions about the position or anything else about the application process, about the company, we are happy to help.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so this question also comes from Instagram. What are the requirements to get hired? Okay, well, so to apply, you need a good English proficiency level, a personal computer or laptop, a headset, and you should have good internet speed. And then also, of course, your equipment must be updated and reliable as well. And then furthermore, you need to match our core values, the ABCDEs. That would be attack your day, be incredible, complete the job, dream big, and you should have an excuse-free attitude. But please remember that depending on the position you want to apply for, there may be other requirements apart from the ones I just mentioned. The ones I shared are needed for any of our positions, but be sure to visit our website at jobdoc.com to know more about the specific extra requirements for the position you're interested in applying for. Or well, you can also just ask Alina or myself as well, and we'll be happy to assist you. So yes, thank you so much for your question.
Yes, thank you, guys. Okay, so we have a comment here, Kirby, client-facing roles. So regarding client-facing roles that we could have, we have that client happiness coordinator and the intake receptionist roles. They are both client-facing, so we highly recommend that you apply for one of those if you're looking for that type of jobs where you need to face the clients and have communication with them. So yeah, it's either client happiness coordinator or intake receptionist.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so another question from the website's live chat. I applied but never received a response. What can I do? Okay, that's a great question. Thank you so much for asking. Well, usually it takes 5 to 7 business days to get a response, but please check your email inbox, and that includes your spam folder as the emails sometimes land in there. And then it's also important to note that if you have not received anything after 7 business days, and of course, if you have checked your spam folder as well, please email help@jobdoc.com and you will receive further assistance. So yeah, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you. Okay, so we have a question from the newsletter subscribers from the Job Flash. This one says, do you offer part-time jobs? Well, we offer full-time positions only due to our company's policies. So yeah, thank you very much for understanding. If you are looking for a full-time position, we highly appreciate that you start your application process today. And yeah, you can do it on our website, jobdoc.com. So yeah, we at the moment only full-time positions. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so then we have a question from the live session. Are you actively hiring at the moment? Thanks a lot. Yes, well, I mean, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for asking your question as well. And yes, to answer your question, we are always recruiting for our 7 key positions. However, you know, any internal offer will be closed once the position is filled. But you can visit our website at jobdoc.com and you can browse our key 7 positions. And then if you are interested in applying, you are more than welcome to do so. And yes, we wish you the best of luck. So thank you so much for your question.
Thank you and best of luck, of course. Okay, so answering to another question that came from the comment section on the live. I am a graphic designer. Is there anything at the moment? Sure thing. You should totally consider applying for the marketing assistant role. Graphic design is one of the skills that our clients normally look for. So yeah, you will be asked for a portfolio of your work just to take that into consideration as a graphic designer. We have a resource regarding that in the website. So if you want to know if you already have a portfolio, if you want to know how can you maybe improve it, or if you haven't started one and you want to know how to start, we also recommend that you download that resource on our website. So yeah, and after that, once you have that ready and considered, you can absolutely apply for the marketing assistant position. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so we have another question from the Job Flash newsletter subscribers. And it states, I have many years of experience, but I feel so nervous to make an interview. I mean, I know that I have a lot of knowledge, but I need some time to practice my English, with the goal that my teammates understand me. I'm a Spanish speaker from Colombia looking to improve my English. Do you have any advice for me? Okay, so thank you so much for your question, Miguel. Well, first of all, we are seeking bilingual speakers. So the fact that you already speak Spanish is great. So now we can work on your English skills. And once you achieve an English level that falls between B2, C1 or C2, you are ready to apply for one of our career growth opportunities. But to give you some tips, I would say that it's crucial to practice speaking and listening as much as possible. Practice the English language. So you can find conversation partners online or in person to practice with. And then I would also say read a variety of materials, such as books, articles, and news stories to expose yourself to different styles of writing. So basically you need to, or you can read something that basically interests you. And then also watch English language movies and TV shows, especially with subtitles, to help you understand spoken English and pick up new words and phrases along the way. I would also say that you could study grammar and practice using them in context. And then this one is also key, guys. Try to surround yourself with English as much as possible, whether that means listening to English language music or using English language apps or social media. And then lastly, I would say you can also work with a tutor or take an online class. So a tutor can give you personalized attention and help you focus on the areas of English that you need the most help with. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, please remember that it is a process which will take time, but please be patient and consistent in your efforts. And yeah, I mean, we are pretty sure that you will do an amazing job at the end of the day. So yes, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you very much. Okay, so this question came from the live session as well. Elena asks, once you apply to a position, what would be the ETA for the next step? Okay, so it normally takes from 5 to 7 business days to receive a response once you submit your application, which is the first stages of the application process. And well, you will be getting a response via email. Sometimes our emails landing there in the spam folder. So please take that into consideration. If you're waiting for a response, double check your spam folder. Always, at all times throughout the application process, be looking out over your spam folder, because plenty times our emails landing there. So maybe you already received a response, but it just landed in the spam folder. That's why you were notified. So please double check your spam folder at all times throughout the application process. And we could also contact you via WhatsApp. So take that into account as well. And well, if you still haven't received a response after the 7 business days, super important business days, not considering Saturday or Sunday, after 7 business days, if you have no reply in your email, spam folder, or WhatsApp, please email us to help@jobdoc.com to request the status of your process. So yeah, thank you very much for your question. I hope this was super clear. Remember, 5 to 7 business days to get a response. Double check spam folder, double check your WhatsApp, and if you still haven't received a response, email help@jobdoc.com. And well, thank you very much for sending your questions, guys. Please keep them coming. We're super happy to answer them. And well, while we wait for more questions to come in, we would like you to meet one of our US-based employers who will share their experience of having a JobDoc virtual assistant as part of their team. Remember that if you get hired, you'll be working with a respectful and super professional employer. So let's go check this out, this appreciative employer's testimonial. Let's go check it out right now.
We hired her about 6 years ago, so before the pandemic, and she is a legal assistant, humongous part of our family, and she has grown so much with us, and she has been such an inspiration to us. And she actually turned 30 this year with us, and we celebrated her birthday. It was awesome. We already knew how to celebrate virtually thanks to the pandemic.
Thank you, guys. We can continue with the questions now.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. Okay, so yeah, we have a question from the live session. So Ricardo is asking, do you guys offer part-time schedule? Okay, well, so thank you so much for your question. Well, we only offer full-time positions that require 40 hours per week. That'd be 5 days per week. So yes, this is totally a full-time career growth opportunity. And to be honest, this is honestly a great opportunity for you because you are going to work with the client, and you will have a schedule, and you will need to focus on that schedule specifically, and all of your attention would need to be at the workplace. So therefore, it's rather best to keep your attention at that, and therefore we offer full-time career growth opportunities and not part-time opportunities. So yes, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you very much, Ricardo. And we have another question from the live. This one's from Pascal. I'm talent acquisition agent from Bolivia. Can I apply from my country? Where the countries that we're currently hiring from are Mexico, Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, and Argentina. Those 5 countries at the moment. We're currently busy trying to expand our horizons to other countries, and be sure that once we have a new country or we have an update in the list of the countries that we hire from, we'll surely let you guys know throughout our newsletter. Subscribe to our newsletter, and also throughout our social media. You guys will know, you will be notified. But yeah, at the moment, we're only hiring from, once again, Mexico, Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, and Argentina. Thank you very much for your interest, and yeah, be on the lookout.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we have another question from the live session. So for people abroad, how do you make your payments? Okay, so thank you so much for your question. Well, we pay via a payroll platform that allows you to transfer your money to your bank account, a virtual wallet like Pioneer, or even a crypto wallet, which I find really, really awesome. So yes, that's how we do that. So thank you so much for your question.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so we have another question here. Is there any job vacancies available right now? Sure thing. We have several available positions at the moment. We have marketing assistant, executive assistant, intake receptionist, virtual receptionist, billing assistant, legal assistant, client happiness coordinator, and other internal positions as well. So yeah, be sure to check them out at our website, jobdoc.com. In the career opportunities section, you click on that tab, and you will be able to see all of our positions, including the internal ones, and you can know more about them, the requirements, the experience required, the skills, and also the benefits, the tasks that you could expect if you end up being hired for that position. Just make sure to read every position carefully, and try to apply for the one that suits your experience best and your skills best, and that is more interesting for you. Friendly reminder, guys, please only apply to one position at a time. If you are interested in more than one position, you can mention that to your guide during the interview. Throughout the application process, you can mention that you're also interested in another position, and that you have the experience also for another position. But to start the application process, please only apply to one position at a time. It is not beneficial if you apply to more than one. So please only apply to one position. Thank you.
Absolutely, yes, Alina. Okay, so next question from the live session. What do you mean by portfolio when applying to marketing positions? I've never made it further. Okay, so that's a great question. So a marketing portfolio is a document you can use to highlight any previous marketing experience, be it in design, marketing campaigns, and so on and so forth. Some examples of your work, such as blog posts and emails, may be easier to display compared to less tangible work. In other words, working on a marketing strategy or making SEO-related tweaks. Learning how to present different aspects of your work visually is an absolutely crucial skill. So you should include in your marketing portfolio examples of your work with links or screenshots as well. And other elements of your portfolio could include things like more details about your approach to the particular campaign, longer blog post type pieces related to your work, or testimonials from your previous customers. It could be anything potentially interesting to the client, highlighting your perspective on writing copy, email campaigns, and design, depending upon your role, of course. So yes, that's more or less what a marketing portfolio is. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you so much. Great question. I agree, and also a great answer. Okay, so let's continue with the next one. This one's also from the live session. It says, how would be a regular schedule week working with you? Okay, so the schedules will span over 4 hours per week. That would be 5 days per week, 8-hour shifts with 2 short 15-minute breaks and 1 hour lunch break. And well, the specific times at which you will start working and be able to clock out will be determined by the client that you are placed with. Because you will be working according to the client's schedule and also according to their time zone. For example, if you are in Mexico and your client is working based on the Eastern time zone, and they start from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Mexico time, today that would be from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. So that's what we mean. You will be working according to their schedule and also to their time zone. You will have to adjust that that time. So yeah, thank you very much for the question.
Yes, thank you so much. Please keep them coming, guys. Okay, so we have another question from Ariel on the live session, and Ariel is asking, what's the main difference between happiness coordinator and customer service coordinator happiness team position? Okay, so that's a great question. Thank you so much for asking. So the client happiness coordinator is for a placement with one of our clients, and the customer service coordinator for the happiness team is an internal opening. So yeah, that's basically the main differences between those two positions. But yes, great question, and thank you so much for asking.
Thank you very much, Ariel. And okay, we have another question here. This one says, hi there, are you hiring from South Africa? At the moment, we're not hiring from South Africa. We're only hiring people from Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, El Salvador, and Honduras. Like I mentioned before, we're working super hard to try to expand our horizons and expand the list of countries that we are actively recruiting from. But at the moment, we are only hiring from those 5 countries. So yeah, thank you very much for your question and for your interest. Be sure that if the list expands and we start hiring people from other countries, or we make any updates on that list, we will let you guys know. We will be posting about it all over our social media and also via our newsletter. So be sure to subscribe to our newsletter. You can do it on our website. You scroll down to the bottom and there you have a section that says subscribe to our newsletter. We will be asking you your email and name, and that would be it. You will be receiving weekly updates and news about JobDoc, including if we have any update regarding the list of countries that we're actively hiring from. And well, thank you very much for your understanding. And well, guys, we still have plenty of time to answer your questions in the live session. So if you want to ask anything, once again, please don't hesitate to write it down in the comment section below this live. And well, in the meantime, we want to show you how you can apply to any of our available positions from our website. So go grab a pen and paper to take some notes if you wish to do so. And well, let's go check it out.
Hello everyone, my name is Miguel from JobDoc and I'm going to teach you how to apply to any of our positions from our webpage. First, you're going to go to jobdoc.com and then you will find this search bar. You can show it. It's this one. You're going to put the work area you're interested in, the country you're based in. For this case, I'm going to put Colombia, and you're going to put search now. You can put in internal or marketing and you will find different positions for each one. So for now, you're going to put in search now. You'll find this page in which we have the current available positions for the area that you're looking. For example, we have client happiness coordinator, billing assistant, legal assistant, intake receptionist, and executive assistant. All of those positions are for the administration work area. You could see here that they are full-time, that this is a remote job, the annual compensation, the duties, the benefits, and you will click on apply now in which you are interested. For this one, we'll do this example for executive assistant. You will click on apply now and it will take you to this page. On this page, you will see the information regarding this position, the instructions to apply. Please read them carefully when you're going to apply, duties, the requirements for this position, and the benefits for this position. After you do that, you're going to see the application form on the side of the screen. In that, you will put your first name, your last name, your email, the country you're based in, the phone number, and the verification code. After you click on submit, this will be the next page. You will present the employment status. You will click on whatever you have, whatever is your current status. Then you're going to put when you would be able to begin, what are your salary expectations, do you have a quiet environment at home where you are able to work without interruptions or distractions, have you performed this role before, and what other qualities do you feel are important, and do you feel attention to detail is important. After you have filled all of this, you will click on submit. After you do that, you will find this part. You will upload a copy of your resume. You will upload a 300 or 500 word essay explaining why we should hire from your country, a screenshot of your English test results, you accept the terms of service, and you click on submit. And that would be it. It's really simple, it's really easy, and I hope you find this helpful, and make sure to follow us on our socials. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching our video. Now you know how you can apply from our website. Thank you, Miguel, our social media coordinator, for explaining it super clearly. And well, we can keep up with the questions.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. Okay, so next question from the live session. When checking on your website, there are shifts of 9 hours. Is there time for lunch or breaks? Okay, well, thank you so much for your question. So actually, the shifts are 8 hours per day, and you get 2 short 15-minute breaks and a 1 hour lunch break each day. So yes, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you very much. And we have a question from Anna. This one says, after passing interviews and tests, is there a training, and how many days will take the training? Well, there is a 1-week paid training period after you successfully pass that interview stage in our application process. This course is meant to familiarize you with the world of the virtual assistants, and well, any further training after you are hired will be done with the client that you are placed with if you are able to complete successfully the application process. So yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, okay, so next question from the live session. For clarity, from the countries you listed, so if a candidate is not selected, it's not necessarily that they don't have the right credentials or necessary requirements, but the fact that they are not from the countries you listed. Okay, so that's a great question. So you need to be living in one of the countries we hire from, which are Argentina, Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, or Mexico. And not only do you need to be a resident of one of the countries, you also need to match the requirements for the position you are looking for. So please understand that living in one of the countries does not guarantee that you will be hired. We still consider your qualifications as well as other requirements, such as your English level, skills, etc. So yes, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you very much for the question. And well, we have another one here. This one is from Micaela. Professional development and training opportunities that you offer appears in benefits. Well, this may include training or courses to help you prepare for new tasks. And well, some of the new knowledge and skills you acquire may help you in the future. So yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so we have another question from the Job Flash newsletter, and it states, what skills do you think are crucial to have in order to fit in with your environment? Okay, so first and foremost, I think it depends on the position you are applying for, but in the same sense, you need to match our core values, which are the ABCDEs. Attack your day, be incredible, complete the job, dream big, and of course, you should have an excuse-free attitude as well. But to mention some skills that basically align with every position, you should have time management skills, communication skills, technology skills, critical thinking, problem solving, organizational, strategic planning skills, and it's also super important to have excellent attention to detail. So yes, thank you so much for your question.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for your question. And we have another one from the live session comment section. If you get hired, what is the payment cycle? So the payment will be sent out every 2 weeks. So it's a bi-weekly payment. Thank you very much, Elena, for that question. Super important.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so this next question comes from our Facebook inbox, and it states, my interview is tomorrow. What tips or advice could you give me to better my chances of having a successful interview? Yeah, well, first of all, we are crossing our fingers, best of luck.
Yes.
And then furthermore, I would say you need to test your camera, internet speed, and microphone before the interview. And then, yeah, I mean, it's super important to make sure that everything is working correctly. You should also have a clear background with minimum noise, and then dress professionally. And I'm saying that because even though it's a virtual interview, it's still an interview and an opportunity for a real life full-time position. So it's important to be on time for your interview. I would also say, if possible, be there at least 5 minutes before the interview starts. That would show that you are ambitious and you are looking forward to meeting us and also looking forward to working with us. And then when it comes down to stress, guys, that happens. And yeah, I mean, we have a great interviewer team that totally understands. So if you are nervous before the interview, that's totally fine. Take a deep breath and believe in yourself and your skills, of course. I think that's super important. Go out there and give it your all. And I mean, no matter the outcome, be proud of yourself, knowing that you gave it your best shot. And then when it comes to the questions, you could expect general questions regarding the position you are applying for, your skills, your experience, expectations, and so on. But yeah, at the end of the day, we are pretty sure that you are going to do an amazing job. So we wish you the best of luck with your interview tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
Yes, guys, we have our fingers crossed for you. Absolutely. Okay, so we have another question from the live. This one says, please expand and incorporate Kenyans. All the same, I am enjoying the session. Thank you very much for tuning in or for the kind words. I'm glad that you're enjoying the session. We're all glad. And well, of course, I mean, we hope to be able to work with you someday. Like I mentioned, we're currently busy trying to expand the list of countries. So as soon as we have any updates, we will let you guys know. We will just ask you to follow up with us throughout our social media and our weekly newsletter. And yeah, check in with us in the future, and who knows?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so next question coming from the live session. I know JobDoc has been recognized as a great place to work. I would like to know if me as a collaborator working in a flexible schedule with the US time, will I receive compensations for night hours? That's an amazing question. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, so if you are hired, you will be assigned a fixed schedule that covers 40 hours per week. The times at which you will be working will be determined by the client and how the client's time zone translates to your local time. So there is no overtime. And if you are off the clock, that will totally be respected. So yes, please keep that in mind. And if you are interested in any of our career growth opportunities, please visit jobdoc.com and apply today. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you so much, guys, for your question. And well, please keep writing down your questions in the comment section, guys. We are super happy to help you get the answers that you need. Whether you are watching us from LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube, we are trying our best to answer your questions from every platform. So please keep them coming. And before we continue, we would like to share with you a testimonial from one of our JobDocs virtual assistants. This will be super insightful because you will have a glimpse of what is it like to work remotely for a US-based firm with JobDocs. So please, let's watch it.
I talk with him a lot. We have like meetings all weeks, so we share to each other our feelings. We have like a little dynamic that is called the icebreaker, so we get to know each other with personal questions like what's your favorite food or something like that. So it's great. Like the overall experience working with the US firm, my bosses are great, my teammates.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching this incredible testimonial from one of our virtual assistants. And while keeping up with the question, we have one from the live session. Michelle is asking, do I need my portfolio if I want to apply for a marketing position, or can I do it without it? Okay, so a marketing portfolio is a mandatory requirement for the marketing assistant position. So if you don't have one and you don't know where to start, I absolutely recommend you to try to visit our website, jobdoc.com. In the resources section, we have a special resource that will help you start and create your marketing portfolio with some amazing tips, templates, and among other insightful information. So we highly suggest that you download that resource. It's free, guys. It's there for you. The main goal is for you to literally be assisted and to help you in your application process. So if you don't have a marketing portfolio, we highly suggest that you download the marketing portfolio resource because it is a mandatory requirement for this position, specifically for the marketing assistant role. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. Okay, so we have another question from the live session. So Melanie is asking, no working visas needed. Okay, so thank you so much for your question. Well, the positions are 100% remote, so no need for a USA visa or relocation at all. So the only instance in which you would need a visa would be if you are a resident of one of the countries, but not a citizen. So in this regard, you will be asked for a visa that allows you to work in that country. So yes, thank you so much for your question, Melanie.
Thank you very much, Melanie. Okay, so we have a question from the website Slack chat from the month. This one says, what is the time frame to have our documents ready? Well, thank you very much for your question. For anybody interested in this, please take some notes. You will have 2 weeks, but the faster you move, the faster your application process will be. We do get some comments and questions regarding what's the time frame for the whole application process. So this is super important for me to mention. Normally the process depends a lot on the rhythm that you have. So that's why we mentioned that the faster you move, the faster your application process will be. And well, if you have your documents ready before, be sure to send them as soon as possible. You don't have to wait the 2 weeks. If you have them ready in 3 days, you can send them once you have them. And like I mentioned, the application process on your case will move on faster. So yeah, thank you very much for the question.
Absolutely. Okay, so next question from the live session. How does it work, the paid annual vacation time? Thank you so much for your question. Okay, so after you complete your trial period, you will receive 5 paid vacation days, and you will have a further 5 days after your 6-month anniversary. You will also be given sick leave days, and you can also ask for emergency leave in the event of an emergency that affects your ability to be at work. So yes, I think that is extremely cool, isn't it, Alina?
Absolutely. Super cool. Thank you very much, guys, for your questions. Keep them coming. We're about to wrap up, so we have some super few minutes for the questions, guys. So if you have any last questions, now's the time. And well, we have another question here. This one came from our Instagram DMs. How can I be considered for the marketing opportunity, for the marketing assistant opportunity? Okay, so to be considered for this opportunity, you should have proficiency in English. This means having advanced or native levels, both written and spoken. Remember that the English levels that we are requesting are B2, C1, or C2. They are advanced or native. And well, you also require excellent attention to detail and superior ability to prioritize. You need to have strong written and verbal communication skills. You need to have 2 years of professional experience in marketing or something related to marketing, or a degree in marketing. And you also need to be proficient in MS Office and to own a reliable and updated PC, a headset, and of course, having good internet speed is a super important aspect of remote jobs. So yeah, thank you very much for that question.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we have a question from the Job Flash newsletter. How do I write the essay? Okay, so I would say for the preparation phase, you need to decide on your topic and do some research on that and create an essay outline. I advise that your answer focuses on your country in general as a place from which to hire offshore talent. And then secondly, for that writing, I would say set out your argument in the introduction. And then you could develop it with evidence in the main body, and then finally wrap it up with a conclusion. For the revision, I would say check the content, organization, grammar, spelling, all of that, and also the formatting of your essay as well. I could also advise that if you are not certain about your essay, let's say you have written your essay, but you are not sure about it, please, contact a friend or family member and share the essay with them, someone that you fully trust and someone that's also honest, so you could share it with them and they could give you honest feedback. And then from there on out, you could send it to us. And then we wish you the best of luck with the rest of the application. So thank you so much for your question.
Thank you very much. Okay, so last questions. We are going to grab the ones that we received through the live session comments. This one is from Carlos. He's asking, hi guys. Hi, Carlos. I performed a test and this is the result. The result indicates that your level of English is somewhere between B1 intermediate and B2 upper intermediate, according to the Common European Framework of Reference, also known as the CEFR. Can I apply with this score? Well, the minimum accepted English level is B2. So your score needs to be either B2, C1, or C2. Please take this into consideration. Those are the only English levels that we accept. B2, C1, C2. B2 is the minimum accepted English level. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, yes. I would just like to give a shout out to someone. I hope I pronounce your name correctly, but Elena, you have asked a ton of questions. So yes, thank you so much for sending all your questions. We greatly appreciate it. We love answering your questions. So yes, I would just like to give you a shout out. Thank you so much. But okay, the question is, if you don't get hired, where can you reapply? Okay, so the best from here on out is that you could contact your guide to find out when you can reapply. They are more than willing to assist you. They are lovely people. They will definitely tell you more or less when you can reapply. So please reach out to them and then, you can take it further from there on out. So yes, thank you so much for all your questions.
Thank you very much, guys. And well, with the last question, what is the basic salary for a sales agent? Well, the starting salary for the sales assistant role is $900 plus commission, of course. And well, thank you very much, guys. We have to wrap up now, but don't leave. We have a super special announcement that we want to give out to you guys. It's going to be super interesting, super insightful, and Morne will share more about it.
Yes, thank you so much, Lina. No, I'm absolutely so excited. But guys, we invite you to join us on August 2nd at 1 p.m. EDT for an exciting exploration of creative strategies that will take your English listening, speaking, and writing abilities to new heights. Guys, this is going to be an incredible webinar. So please make sure to secure your seat by visiting our website at jobdoc.com. Scroll to the bottom of the main page and register now. Please remember that we have limited seats available, so we hope to see you there next Wednesday, August 2nd at 1 p.m. EDT. Get ready to supercharge your English skills and unleash the confidence you've always wanted. We hope to see you there. Thank you so much, Alina.
Thank you so much, guys. And of course, remember, guys, English is one of the most important requirements, so we highly encourage you to attend the webinar. That's maybe the number one requirement that we have. You should have English proficiency. Remember, B2, C1, C2. If you want some tips, recommendations, and insights on how to improve it, don't miss the webinar. It's going to be great. And well, thank you once more, guys, for tuning in, for your questions, for sending them over throughout social media. We were super happy answering to your questions. We really hope that we helped you and we clarified some questions and doubts that you have. And we highly encourage you to try out and apply now, apply today. You can do so via our website, jobdoc.com. As easy as that, you can go ahead and see all of the available career opportunities that we have. And yeah, check what you need, check what they are about, the benefits, the salary for each, the tasks. And yeah, try to apply for the one that suits your experience and skills, and of course your interest more. And well, we wish you the best of luck if you decide to apply. And yeah, we hope for the best for you. We have our fingers crossed. And thank you once again for tuning in. Thank you, Morne, for being an absolute best co-host ever. Thank you to everyone behind the scenes from the JobDoc team assisting us with the questions and that make this live session look fabulous. We have a whole team behind the scenes. So thank you guys for your assistance as well. And well, guys, like we mentioned, fingers crossed for you. Have an awesome day, and we'll try to attend the webinar because it's going to be super insightful.
Yes, thank you so much, Lina. Hopefully, guys, we'll see you August 2nd at 1 p.m. EDT for the Boosting Your English Game webinar. So hopefully we'll see you there. Lina, you said it best. As always, it's a huge honor to co-host the Dark Life live session with you. And guys, also, if you have some more questions regarding JobDoc, the application process, and so on, please do not hesitate to reach out to us on our social media platforms. We will be answering all the questions you have. And yeah, also, as Lina said, we wish you the best of luck with your application process. And yeah, until next time, guys, thank you so much. Have a lovely day or evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.